rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
Slayer's Testaments is a total conversion mod that basically converts Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal together for the first Quake, a game that was known more for its addictive multiplayer in the 90s during its prime. But the campaign in the game's engine was also the bedrock for a number of amazing mods like Arcane Dimensions and total conversion mods like this one. The mod is created by a user on ModDB named Bloodshot12, as well as a number of other users who have contributed to other aspects of this game, including the amount of content that is available here. Out of all the mods that I've seen, this one here pushes the Quake engine to its absolute limits. Everything from the environments to the weapons and the recreations of all the game's iconic enemies are displayed in a demake fashion. The mod is by all accounts a giant demake of two of the best FPS games I have played in years. Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal are both integrated into the current build of this mod, meaning you get both the enemies and the weapons from each game, and the content provided bounces back and forth between them. Now, if you've played the first Quake, it starts you off in a main hub area that you can freely explore. You also have your main difficulty modes and a bunch of portals that lead to different levels. But the main ones you'll want to tackle first are the Slayer's Testament campaign levels. The first one is basically a recreation of Doom 2016. Here you'll see the same intro, and what is pretty much a remake of the first level. This campaign act is Doom 2016 with all the enemies and weapons put together. However, most of the levels aren't completely identical here. In fact, most of them are original levels, heavily inspired by Doom 2016, which is fine since they all look fantastic here. And their respective creators put in a lot of effort and hard work into putting together amazing content for an amazing mod. The same goes for the other two acts, which is where the Doom Eternal spin comes in. You have all the weapons and enemies from that game. All the mechanics involved including Blood Punch, Flame Belch, Dashing, and the Crucible come into play here. The game itself is very authentic, working in its limited capacity with the Quake engine, and yet it does so much to bring to the table and offer everything that you would expect from Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. This mod is the reason why total conversion mods are amazing. You take something that's already great, and then you transform it into a whole new world with new gameplay and mechanics. And Slayer's Testaments is a testament to that fact. Gameplay is in essence Quake 1, but the mechanics of both Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal create this beautiful fusion that actually works, and doesn't go into conflict with one another. But in saying that, how does it hold up? The weapons and all the included mods feel fantastic. The functionality mirrors their original counterparts to a T. The explosion shot still affects cacodemons where you can glory kill them. And did I forget to mention that you can glory kill enemies? Of course you can. Chainsawing them is also another thing that they didn't miss. The level structures are similar to the first Quake. You have sequences to complete, secrets to find, and a number of enemies to kill. Secrets are often hard to find, and you may need a guide to find all of them. Enemies, I would argue, are more vicious in this game than in Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. The Arachnotron is on coke with its insane fire rate. Archviles and Summoners teleport 99% of the time. Hell Knights are constantly slamming the ground and jumping everywhere. And Pinkies? Well, fuck Pinkies. And don't even get me started on the Marauder. The Marauder in this game is way harder and moves significantly faster. It's as if you're fighting a spirited version of it or something. But anyway, moving on. Slayer's Testament is quite difficult, to be honest. I wouldn't recommend playing it on the hardest difficulty even if you come from a Nightmare background. The game is way more punishing due to the faster gameplay and the more chaotic opponents here. Some of the fights in this mod are incredibly hairy, and when you have Pain Elementals, a Marauder, Hell Knights, and the Red Barons all in one room, let me tell you, you're in for a rough fight, even if you are good. But I like the challenge this game provides. It really does test your skill and your ability to plan your assaults and control the arena. Given enough time, you'll eventually get the hang of it anyway. Gameplay-wise, it's really fun. It takes core gameplay elements from Doom 2016 and Eternal and meshes it into Quake's engine, and what you get is essentially a retro version of those games. And the sounds are all ripped from the games too, music included. And now we get to the content that's outside the campaigns. I won't show you all the levels, but I will say this. Slayer's Testaments is full to the brim with content here. It has more than both games combined, and to top it all off, you have all 4 episodes from the first Quake. How awesome is that? You have custom levels and horde modes to boot, and you don't necessarily need to worry about progression here either, since each level runs independently of each other, including the axe. And that's all I have to say about the mod. Slayer's Testaments is an amazing total conversion mod for Quake 1, taking virtually everything from Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, like the enemies, the music, the sound effects, the weapons, and even some of the levels. Hell, one guy even remade the Hell level from Doom 3. It's a community-driven love letter to two shooters that will forever stand the test of time in my opinion. And mod projects like this are the reason I got into PC gaming in the first place. I'll provide a link in the description for anyone that wants to play this game and has a copy of the first Quake. Thank you for watching.